Shalom, family. This is another message of daily edification brought to you through the spirit and power of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. I want to show y'all something in scripture, man. Again. Tell you, boy, the Most High, every time I think I'm done, like, hey, tell him this. So I'm like, okay. Y'all ready to see what he showed me? Man, he's endless, man. Wow. Stuff all in the scriptures, man, left and right. Show y'all. Un momento. Sun kind of crept in a little bit. Yeah. So, if y'all ain't too tired, why don't you go with me to Amos, minor prophet, Old Testament book, Amos chapter 9, verse 1. Show y'all something, man. He says, I saw the Lord standing upon the altar, and he said, smite the lintel of the door, that the posts may shake, and cut them in the head. Cut them in the head, all of them, and I will slay the last of them with the sword. He that fleeth of them shall not flee away, and he that escapeth of them shall not be delivered. Ooh-wee! Boy, if only y'all knew what that meant. Y'all believe I done burnt off all them crab legs and sausage and everything, man? It's gonna be time for me a burger or something in a minute. No, man, these scriptures make you hungry, man. I ain't got no chips. Arizona. Hey, you know how many of y'all that hit me up, man, that said that y'all go out and get one? That's funny. It is good, though. It is good. I'm gonna lie. Anyway, let's go on back to where we was at. Amos 9 and 1. All right. Now, just peep this shit out. All right. He said, I saw the Lord standing up on the altar, and he said, smite the lintel of the door. Do y'all know that's happened already? The lintel is where the door posts, where, you know, when you open the door, got the hinges. In other words, he like, bam, bam, smite him, hit him, knock the door off. All right? He said, knock the door off. All right? And then when you get in, cut him in the head. How has the doorpost, all right, the lintel of the doorpost been shook, man? What was the lintel of the doorpost of this entire planet? Is money. All right? They've been smited. Look what's happening. It says, and cut them in the head, all of them. The whole fucking global economy is fucked now, man. Because of the bennies, because of Title 50, appendix, everything is falling. Look, how much time I got? Oh, I'm good. I'm only at 4 minutes. Look, check it out. Dude, look how many banks done fell, man. Israel, Britain, Germany, France, Italy, Holland, Netherlands, Canada, shit, United States. All these banks are falling, man, one after the other like dominoes. They're getting cut in the head. He says, and I will slay the last of them with the sword. He that fleeth to them shall not flee away, and he that escapeth to them shall not be delivered. See, this the booyah, man. And I know some of y'all be thinking I'm reaching, man. I'm really not, man. I'm telling y'all that's what this is. Oh, he just trying to make it fit. I ain't gotta make shit fit, man. Right? It's happening. Look how many of our people are booyah'd up. Right? How many are booyah'd up? Because they're trying to flee. They're trying to flee what's happening. They want everything to get back to the way it was. They want everything to get back. Oh, well, if I do this, then, you know, they're fleeing. Your family members, you're trying to talk to them, you're trying to tell them, don't do this, don't do that. They don't want to hear it. So what does he say? He that fleeth of them shall not flee away. You got it, but you ain't going nowhere. Ain't nothing changed. You still got to wear your little face cover and all that shit, man. Right? But look what it says. And he that escapeth of them shall not be delivered. Just because you get the booyah, you still ain't going to get delivered, man. Verse 2. Though they dig into hell, thence shall my hand take them. Though they climb up to heaven, thence will I bring them down. This is the jakes, man. That dig into hell, that accept their captivity, that accept being on the bottom. Then they dig in and get used to it. All right? So he said, when you do that, even though you do that, I'm going to still get you, man. Though they climb up to heaven. These are the ones that like having degrees and college degrees and call themselves making a whole lot of money. They took the booyah. All right? So look what he said. This will I bring them down. You're going to still get fucked up no matter what position you in, man. Verse 3. And though they hide themselves at the top of Carmel, I will search them and take them out thence. And though they be hid from the sight of, and though they be hid from my sight in the bottom of the sea, this will I command the serpent, and he shall bite them. He said he gonna get your ass wherever you are, man. All the wicked. Starting with us. Look at verse 4. And though they go into captivity before their enemies, even though you in captivity to your enemies, this will I command the sword, and it shall slay them. Ain't that what's been happening to us? All right, we went into captivity here. We already got treated like shit. And now, look, we getting gunned down in the street, shot. Police don't go to jail. We getting slayed, man, left and right. But it ain't us. It's the wicked. Slay utterly, old and young, right? Ezekiel chapter 9. Man, he keeping his word. And it shall slay them, and I will set my eyes upon them for evil and not for good. He is fucking us up, except for the elect. Hosea chapter 5, verse 15. I will go unto my place, all right, until they acknowledge their sin against me. Yea, in their affliction they shall seek me early, right? But what are they doing? They seek the Most High by calling on Jesus, so he still don't hear him. Jesus been letting us get our ass whipped for the longest. He the one brought us over here on the good ship Jesus with his lying ass. Verse 5. And the Lord power of hosts is he that toucheth the land, and it shall melt, and all that dwell therein shall mourn, and it shall rise up wholly like a flood. It shall be drowned as by the flood of Egypt. This financial system is done, and they drowned it in debt, man. They drowned it. Verse 6. It is he that buildeth his stories in the heaven, and that founded his troop in the earth. He that calleth for the waters of the sea, and poureth them out upon the face of the earth. The Lord is his name. Verse 7. He talking to us. Are you not as the children of the Ethiopians unto me, O children of Israel, saith the Lord? Have not I brought up Israel out of the land of Egypt, and the Philistines from Caphtor, and the Syrians from Ker? Behold, the eyes of the Lord power are upon the sinful kingdom, and I will destroy it from off the face of the earth, saving that I will not utterly destroy the house of Jacob, saith the Lord. For lo, I will command, and I will sift the house of Israel among all nations. Like as corn is sifted in a sieve, yet shall not the least grain fall upon the earth. The least grain shall not fall upon the earth. I don't care how much little Bible you know, any of that, man. When you belong to the Most High, He's not going to forget you, okay? All the sinners of my people shall die by the sword, which say, the evil shall not overtake nor prevent us. Law keepers, depending on that sinking sand. Verse 11. Look what happens. It says, in that day, all right? So we know that this didn't take place back then. This is talking about now, because King David was dead by then, right? Had been gone. He says, in that day will I raise up the tabernacle, the house, that's what a tabernacle is, of David that is fallen. That's the unity between the northern and southern kingdom. He said that I'm going to raise it up and close up the breaches thereof. He's going to close up our division against one another. And I will raise up his ruins, and I will build it as in the days of old. Why? There's a reason why he's doing this, man. There's a reason why we got to get together, all right? He said that they, who? The house of David, may possess the remnant of Edom, starting over there in Saudi, all right? And all of the heathen which are called by my name, saith the Lord, do it this. 13, behold, the days come, saith the Lord, that the plowman, who was out there plowing the fields, us, who was getting our ass whooped, us, right? Behold, the days come, saith the Lord, that the plowman shall overtake the reaper, and the treader of grapes that soweth seed, and the mountains shall drop sweet wine, and all the hills shall melt. Right? Look at verse 14. And I will bring again the captivity of my people Israel. When he says bring again the captivity, he means he's going to pull us out of it. And they shall build the way cities. See, because of Title 50, because of the Title 50 appendix and everything that was done, all of these heathens, Japhites, they're going to get thrown out of their homes, man. They're going to get thrown out. And then we're going to move in. Let me show you. And I will bring again the captivity of my people. He's going to break our financial yoke from off our neck, all right? And then we're going to build away cities and inhabit them. Why? Because they're going to get thrown out and we're going to move in. Colorado, North Carolina, South Dakota, and all over the world, all right? Starting here, because this is where the title was instituted. This is where it was filed, okay? They all shall make gardens and eat the fruit of them, and drink the wine thereof. See, we're going to get everything, man, and we're going to build here. So don't listen to these Pharisees when they come talking that shit. You can't do that. This is the land of our slavery. I know that, dumb fuck. You don't think I know that? What do you think it says that, let me get a precept. All right, it's Isaiah 14:2. And the people shall take them and bring them to their place, and the house of Israel shall possess them in the land of the Lord for service and handmaids, and they shall take them captives, whose captives they were, and they shall rule over their oppressors. How can we do that where we weren't held captive? Where was we held captive at? Here, right? And other countries. No, he's going to turn the table where we at and put us in power in a place where we had no power. Right? Let's go back to Amos chapter 9, verse 15. I'm hit 14 again, then I'm going to go to 15 to show you the contrast. And I will bring again the captivity of my people Israel, meaning he's going to end our captivity, our financial bond and all of that, our financial bondage, and they shall build the waste cities. Why? We're going to, look, this is what we're going to do, man. When we get to the rally point, we're going to build those waste cities. They're going to be wasted because they're going to get thrown out. That's what's going to happen, y'all. They're going to get kicked out of their shit, man. Once America, once the bomb drops, all right? Once America goes from corporation back to republic, they no longer have right to those properties. They no longer have rights to those properties. Got it? So because they no longer have rights to those properties, the bennies do. They out. We move in. That's it. Just like that. And then we build the waste cities. See there? And they ain't gonna just be there in Colorado. It's gonna be all over the place, man. Wherever they deem that they want, gotta get out. It's a domino effect, right? It says that we're gonna drink the wine thereof, and they shall make also gardens and eat the fruit thereof. Look at verse 15. This is how you know it's at two separate locations. Now he said we're gonna build the waste cities, and then he says, and I will plant them upon their land. So, it ain't talking about Israel. We're going to build up here, and then we're going to be taken from here to Israel at the appointed time. And they shall no more be pulled up out of their land, which I have given them, saith the Lord thy power. See there? So, the scoffers ain't got to believe it. That's what's getting ready to go down. We're going to rule over our oppressors in the lands where we were ruled over. We're going to get the power here first. All right, let me get Numbers. Numbers 35. Numbers 35 and 33. Let me read this. All right. Here we go. I had to read that to make sure I had it right. You know you got scoffers out there just waiting. Wait for me to fuck up. So, Numbers 35 and 33. Let's break this down. So ye shall not pollute the land wherein ye are. For blood it defileth the land. And the land cannot be cleansed of the blood that is shed therein, but by the blood of him that shed it. So, when you shed blood, all right, you got to have your blood shed back. That's righteousness, right? Now, the reason I'm stopping here is because some lunkhead will be like, you see there, it's talking about in Israel. It's not even talking about over here. All right, it ain't even talking about over here, man. It's talking about in the land of Israel. See, that nigga don't know what he talking about, man. See? Yeah. Well, let me fuck you up. I done heard y'all say that before. Tried to call me on this shit here, man. Watch this, right? This is what cuts all of that. This is what lets you know it's not just talking about in the land of Israel. All right? Defile not therefore the land which ye shall inhabit. Do we inhabit this land? Yeah, we do, right? Are they defiling us? Yes, they are. Are they gunning us down the street? Yes, they are. Are they beating the hell out of us? Did they extend our captivity? Yes, they did. All right? Are they killing our babies? You know, even though they wicked, man, they are. They getting punished. And guess what? They got to get that back. Here's the coup de grace. Defile not therefore the land which ye shall inhabit, wherein I dwell. Right there. Wherein he dwells. See, that's talking about the land of Israel, man. Like I told your ass. Like you told my ass, huh? Well, this is going to fuck that up. Look at the end. For I, the Lord, dwell among the children of Israel. So wherever we are is Israel. We in Israel now. That's why I said the eyes of the Lord are everywhere. All right? They're always on Jerusalem. Because Jerusalem is a people before it's a place. All right? Some people say, you know, it ain't where you at, it's where you from. No. It ain't where you from, it's where you at. For us. Wherever we go is Israel. Israel is all over this planet. You got Israel in London, Israel in Australia, Israel in France. Wherever we are and we getting persecuted and beaten and shot and tortured and raped and robbed, then you did it, and that land has got to be cleansed now for what they did to us. Let me see if I get the precept real quick. Where's that at? All right, let's set up, this is Isaiah 65 and 11. But ye are they that forsake the Lord, that forget my holy mountain, that prepare a table for that troop, and that furnish the drink offering unto that number. Therefore will I number you to the sword. See, when it says furnish a drink offering to that number, that's talking about the law keepers. You the ones still keeping the law, trying to do drink offerings and meat offerings and all of that. Therefore will I number you to the sword, and you shall all bow down to the slaughter, because when I called, you did not answer. How did he call? He called through Yahushua. He called through Yahushua to repent and accept him. And the Most High said, this is my beloved son, hear him. You didn't hear him. Therefore will I number you to the sword, and you shall all bow down to the slaughter, because when I called, you did not answer. When I spake, you did not hear, but did evil before my eyes, and did choose that wherein I delighted not, trying to keep this law. 13. Therefore thus saith the Lord power, behold, my servant shall eat, but ye shall be hungry. Behold, my servant shall drink, but ye shall be thirsty. Behold, my servant shall rejoice, but ye shall be ashamed. Behold, my servant shall sing for joy of heart, but ye shall cry for sorrow of heart, and shall howl for vexation of spirit. That's what's going to happen when y'all find out that y'all been had, man. Y'all going to cry, man. Look at verse 15. And ye shall leave your name for a curse unto my chosen. All you law keepers are going to leave your name for a curse. For the Lord power shall slay you, and call his servants by another name. Liberty. All right. Not Moses' law. Royal law. That's the other name. 16. That he who blesseth himself in the earth shall bless himself in the power of truth. And he that sweareth in the earth shall swear by the power of truth. Because the former troubles are forgotten, and because they are hid from mine eyes. How are they hid from his eyes? They hid from his eyes because our sins are covered. All right? Let me get a precept. Romans 4 and 7 saying, blessed are they whose iniquities are forgiven and whose sins are covered. All right. Let's go back to Isaiah 65:16. That he who blesseth himself in the earth shall bless himself in the power of truth. And he that sweareth in the earth shall swear by the power of truth, because the former troubles are forgotten, and because they are hid from my eyes. Why? Because our sins are covered. All right. For behold, I create a new heaven and a new earth, and the former shall not be remembered nor come to mind. We ain't even remembering the law no more. We ain't trying to remember it. But be ye glad and rejoice forever in that which I create. For behold, I create Jerusalem a rejoicing and her people a joy. That's why we can enjoy this, man. And I will rejoice in Jerusalem and joy in my people, and the voice of weeping shall no more be heard in her, nor the voice of crying. That's going on now. Ain't no crying on here. We all getting along, right? What does he say? He said, but be ye glad and rejoice forever in that which I create. He created a new way. All right. This is the new way. This is the new wine. There shall be no more thence an infant of days, nor an old man that had not filled his days. For the child shall die 100 years old, but the sinner being 100 years old shall be accursed. See? And they shall build houses and inhabit them, and they shall plant vineyards and eat the fruit of them. They shall not build and another inhabit, they shall not plant and another eat. For as the days of a tree are the days of my people, and mine elect shall long enjoy the work of their hands. All right, that's where we headed, y'all. They shall not labor in vain, nor bring forth for trouble, for they are the seed of the blessed of the Lord, and their offspring with them. The children that we're going to have when we get over there, they're going to be blessed. And it shall come to pass that before they call, I will answer. And while they are yet speaking, I will hear. Have any of y'all had that happen yet? Had the Most High started answering you before you even said anything? Have he started like answering you? He had with me. He working some stuff out for me, man. All right, he working some stuff out. Now this is the part we haven't got to yet. 25. The wolf and the lamb shall feed together, and the lion shall eat straw like the bullock, and dust shall be the serpent's meat. They shall not hurt nor destroy in all my holy mountain, saith the Lord. When we get over there, it's going to be straight peace. All right? Ain't going to be no devouring, no more getting mauled by bears and all of that, man. No, that's over with. Everything going to be at peace because everything going to be in order, man. All right? So, I pray this message was edifying to you. Can never get enough of this word. So I just want to give all praises to Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. All praises due. And peace and salutations to you out there, Rod of Iron, AUSTERE family. This is Brother Matt with another one. So hey, quickly prepare for the next message that's on the way. See y'all next time. Matthias out. Shalom.